Welcome back, folks. How you doing today? Before we get started, I need to address the elephant in the room.
Wow. Okay.
Unfortunately, there are no elephants in Minecraft. So we're just gonna full screen. Yeah. This should. There we go. Let's just pretend that never happened. I'm a noob, and I need to get good.
Look at that beauty.
That's like 2 hours of us just being terrible people.
Trigger. What the heck? That's the video, guys. I've been doing a little bit in between episodes here. I feel like at the beginning of each episode, I like to do a bit of a recap. And so I did some exploring. I actually filled out some of these maps here. We're right in the center there. I need to place a marker down that says like you are here, but this is pretty much the world we're living in right now. Oh my gosh, so much has happened. Look at that. I have bamboo and scaffolding. So I did quite a bit of exploring. I went like 5,000 blocks that way, a couple thousand blocks that way. That's north, by the way, and that is east. Just trying to find something interesting, and oh boy, I found like 5 villages, which is fantastic. I found one 5,000 blocks out that way, and I came back, decided to explore. Oh, don't mind that. That's my cheaty hut. But I found another village, like almost 2,000 blocks east, which is fantastic. We are going to have to start some work on. I still have a bunch of cows. We're gonna need to start working on like a villager breeder. Other than that, sorry, my voice, my throat's starting to hurt. I think I'm getting sick or something. But I've been working on this path here. I quite like this. I'm pretty much just turning this this plains biome that we're in, even though we're surrounded by dark oak forest. We're turning this plains biome into a spruce forest, which I am totally okay with. I got some lighting in here, which is pretty nice. I do like this pathway. I like these. Over here, I'm actually planning on working on a pretty big project. This is going to be my wood hut. So now that I actually have all of the wood, I think I am losing my voice. But yeah, so I ended up finding a jungle, which is why I have the awesome bamboo. I got the acacia wood. So I'm planning on actually building like a giant something or other around here. Maybe I'll leave that for when we actually do it, if it happens. But pretty much this is going to be a pretty big project that I want to work on. Oh yeah. Hi, buddy. Maybe we should get a buddy for Elton. Speaking of Elton, how's he doing? How you doing, Elton? Yeah, he's doing good. He's just chilling over here. I think we might have to get a buddy for him. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to steal your llama. Haha. He's like, no. Don't take me. Maybe he is attached to it. No, he's not. He really wants to get back to his wandering trader buddy. Elton, meet John. John, meet Elton. We're going to be working on the skeleton farm today. It is down this way. It's actually pretty close, which is really nice. I have it started. Pretty much what we need to do is finish the enclosure. Where is it? Is it this way? Oh, we need to finish the enclosure, and we need to do an elevator system. I've been messing around with some golden carrots as well. Yes, it's up there. I don't really like the golden carrots, honestly. I don't care for them too much. I much prefer steak. But here's our skeleton farm. It sounds like there's a spider somewhere. Oh, so with the wheat farm, I turned almost an entire double chest of seeds into bone meal, and I didn't even get 3 stacks. So that's a terrible way to get bone meal. This is a much better way. The little farming that I did here, I got 60 bones. I turned that into, what was it, like 3 stacks by itself, something like that. So this is definitely going to be a much better way to get bones, which is going to be nice. But this is going to be the spawning chamber. They're going to come in here, drop down, and then I want to have them in the middle. Where's the middle? Middle, right there. Ooh, gold. Hello, gold. The skeletons are going to spawn right here. They're going to drop down here, go into a little elevator system. They're going to drop down, come over here, and they're going to go up, what is it, like 22, 23, or 24 blocks. And I'm thinking is that we're going to have this open up here into a nice little room. And then right here in the center somewhere, back here probably, it's going to be back here a little ways. I'm going to have to open up this room quite a bit. But they're going to go up and then just drop down. And I'm going to set this up to be either... I kind of want to do both, like an AFK farm as well as an XP farm. I guess I want to get started on this. Actually get started on this. Let's go ahead and raise the roof. And see how it looks once we get the... Whoop. Whoop. We'll see how it looks once we get it raised. Yeah. Oh dear. No. No. Yeah, see, they spawned way up there, so that is good that we are raising this up a little bit. Where do we want to go? That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that'll be fine to have the roof right there. Whoa. Which is what, right there? Whoa, where did I even place that block? Was that one? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. That was weird. Why did it end up right there? Oop. Going down. Go like this. Can I do... Yeah, there we go. Going down. And then here we're going to have some water on each side here, which is going to stop. Oop, I need some of this. Right there. And then they are going to flow down into a nice little conveyor belt that's going to take them over here. I'm going to have to map this out and figure out how far over I want this to go. We're going to go up, create a little nice bubble water elevator, which I did not bring my soul sand for. So that's great. I'm going to need to grab my soul sand. Alright, well I guess this would be a good time to check in. I've kind of got a little carried away working on this thing. I realized that this glass is not going to work. I don't think it's going to work because it's transparent. It lets the light through. Which means any light that I put in here will go into there. So, yeah. This is where our skellies will be dropping down. Going down. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. So I got this little water escalator thing going on over here. And then I have this, oh dear, this bubble elevator. Woo! That goes all the way up. And then it's going to push them over. And then they're going to fall to their death. This is going to be sketchy, but we're going to remove all of the lanterns. I also raised the roof up by 1, like I said I was going to do. They're coming. They're coming. Please go up there. Please go up there. Thank goodness. Sweet. Okay. So that's... Why is there light? Why does that look like there's light in there? Did I miss a torch? Did I miss a torch in here? Right. There it was. I found it. Okay. Sweet. Now it's dark. Okay, that looks okay. That looks okay. Ooh. So they're not falling down. I'm getting skeletons spawning. Why are you staying there? Stop that. Don't resist it. I'm scared. Oh, there they are. There's all the skeletons. This is bad. Okay, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put the water back. That's cool. Oh, our first skeleton. They cannot see me, which is good. Otherwise, they'll start killing themselves. Oh, yes. This is fantastic. So let me see. Open hand. Okay. Okay, 2 hits. Pretty much 2 hits with an open hand. Which is fine. Which is fine. Alright, so this is what I'm working with so far. I got my little enchanting room over here. I was going to put it in this corner, but I was running into the issue where these bookshelves don't actually do anything. It has to be like on the same level and one above, and then it has to curve around like this. And then I got these over here. I've already got a few bows, got some armor, some arrows, some bones. Oh man, this is going to be a good source of bone meal for planting our trees. Because I like a lot of wood. I need a lot of wood for the next project. Or just like any project. So this has been working in the background here. It seems to be doing alright. This guy is fighting the current. He really does not want to go down there. Look at him. Holy cow, dude. Just, there you go. There you go. Just go with the flow, buddy. Just go with the flow. There you go. So, a couple things. Sometimes you get a couple skeletons down here that are fighting each other. And maybe it'll happen here. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes a couple skeletons will get stuck right here. They don't want to actually fall down. And then here, everything else seems to be working alright. I'm going to assume that it is. But right here, I'm starting to run into issues with entity cramming. Once this fills up, each time, like it fills up to, what is it, like 25, a new skeleton will fall down here and one will die. So I need to figure that out, because I would really like to do a little bit of AFKing so that I can just let this thing fill up and then come back and then kill everything. But this seems to be working alright. I do get the occasional 1 or 2 skeletons that die when they fall. So I could actually raise this up. I could put another, what's this called? Oak slab. I could put an oak slab here. That may prevent that from happening. Do we want to do dark oak or spruce? I'm thinking around the edges it might be nice to do some wood. I like the cobblestone, but we need to break it up a little bit because this is just way too much cobblestone. Spruce? That's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to jump there. Spruce or dark oak? I'm thinking the spruce. I think the spruce kind of goes... It kind of goes better with the cobblestone. That's what it's called. The cobblestone. Do we want to go over this way? Like that? That's looking nice. Very nice. I might take out the floor and actually put like a wood floor, or I might mix some of this in here. I think it would be kind of nice to mix some of this wood in with the cobblestone, maybe? Is that something we wanna do? I don't know about that. I don't know about these either. I might end up moving these. But oh, I almost made a really bad mistake. Oh, he sees me. He saw me. Don't want him to see us. So we'll just go like that. Put one right there. This is gonna come along pretty nicely. Alright, well I just came back to get some supplies. And we have our first phantoms? What do they call these things? So the skeleton farm is coming along. I still need to figure out the whole thing with entity cramming. See if I can't get rid of that. I'm pretty sure there... Oh, now we got some pigmen. Alright, well, we got all the monsters today. But I'm pretty sure you can... Can I do that? No. I have to do this. Oh, here we go. Is that polished andesite? Yes, it is. Let's try some of this. Polished andesite. That should be fine. So I still need to figure that out. I'm pretty sure there's a way to stop that from happening, because right now I can only get about like 25 skeletons in the farm at a single time. And we definitely want more than that. I want to be able to AFK for a good amount of time. Let's go up here, and this is what we've got so far. Kind of dark. Kind of plain still. But that's why I have all of this stuff. And I did indeed have some mossy cobblestone, so I think that's going to look pretty nice. Heck yes. Let's throw some of this in there, maybe go some right here. Alright, that's going to break up this cobblestone quite a bit. Let's go up there. Heck yeah. That's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. This is all lit up back here. No. Well, let's put a torch so we don't get stuff spawning. That would be bad. We don't want anything spawning. Alright, folks. And here it is. I mean, we pretty much already saw this. Nothing really has changed in here. But I did get rid of some of the glass. Changed that to the spruce wood, which I don't know if I really like. I don't think I like that. I might change that up a little bit, but I did want to kind of see the skeletons. As for the entity cramming, there were some ways to get the entity cramming to stop with like vines and ladders, but apparently that doesn't work anymore. So the only way that I found to do it was to just turn it off. So that's what I did. I don't know if that's really cheaty. I mean, the entity cramming rule is there to stop lag, to help prevent lag. And I mean, you saw how many cows I have. Lag isn't really an issue. So I just kind of turned it off because I want to be able to AFK here for a little while and then just kill a bunch of skeletons. So that's where we're at with that. Also, I installed some boo-boo elevators. This is awesome. It's so much fun. Look at how high we go. Oh, heck yeah. And it's right here. My house is like right over in that direction. So this is pretty cool. That was my little fishing hut. It's enclosed so that I could fish at night. I might do some sort of like fishing tower, fishing dock. There we go. Like a dock out here somewhere. And then this right here is where the entrance is, which is pretty freaking awesome. It's super close to the house, so I'm super happy with that. I'm going to end up putting some sort of structure here. Just some sort of structure. I definitely don't want mobs coming in here and going down into the skeleton farm other than the skeletons, which we have enclosed. So I want to do some sort of structure here. Eventually, probably off camera. But this turned out pretty freaking nice. I'm super happy with it. I definitely need some fire protection though for this because that hurts. Let's do this one first. Don't mind if I do. Heck yes. Silk Touch. That's exactly what I wanted. Heck yeah. Oh man. Okay, now I can get some podzol. Start farming some podzol with the spruce trees. I'm just gonna go ahead and start grinding away, getting some XPs. Some XPs. Oh man, this was took a bit longer than I thought, but oh, you know what? I can actually get rid of this as well. That doesn't need to be there anymore because I have an awesome new entrance. But I hope you guys liked the video. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. It's nighttime. I totally forgot it was nighttime. Run away. Go back down. Go back down. Back to the happy place. I'm gonna start farming some XP and get some awesome levels and get some awesome tools like this sweet new Silk Touch shovel, which we're gonna name Greed Monster. Heck yeah. And then our super shovel is going to be named Galactus, or Eater of Worlds, something like that. Have a good night, have a good day. Let me know if you guys liked the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.